another podcast from Nashville Party Trailer. I'm your host. My name is Mr. Gooch. I just call myself Mr. Gooch. Trying to give you valuable information about the mobile bar business, the beer trailer business. And I know a lot of people want to get into it. I've been asked by a lot of people just in my 9 years, in how to get into it. I don't mind talking to people about it. I would love to see people get into it, man. It's fun. It's you can make good part-time money if you choose to. Some people may be retired and they want to do this full-time. They want to really market this thing, really good to where they can get, daily bookings. It's possible. I'm telling you, depending on where you live, if you live in a decent metro area, as I do, like Nashville, Tennessee, or somewhere like Atlanta, or a big metro area, you could really do well. But even if you don't live in a metro area, if you market it the right way, you can make some good part-time money. I usually rent the trailer itself, or I also rent it out in a package. It comes, sometimes people want a big tent, they want a beer barn type setting or whatever, man, and that calls for a lot more work to be done, and that raises the price, but for the most, I rent the trailer. I usually have it out 2 to 4 days at a time. And actually, I just finished my last gig for the year. I can rent it for the rest of the year, but I only bring it out probably early April, May, and I'm done at the end of October, sometimes the end of November, depending on if I want to continue renting it. I have several contracts that I do, but I have one main big contract that really keeps me popping through the year, and I've been with these guys probably for maybe 4 years. I've been doing it, and when I say contract, I didn't really mean to say contract. I'm repeat clients. It's usually repeat clients that I have built such a good client base, and reason being, I believe, is because when I started, I didn't know of anybody else doing this, for the public. You have these beer, these distributors, they have them, and they have them, they do a lot of big festivals and stuff like that, and sometimes they'll call me and want to use my trailer because they ran out of trailers. So there's so many possibilities doing this side hustle, man. You'd be surprised. But before I get started, I want to show you this right here. This is my Bible. Has everything in it that pertains to the Nashville Party Trailer. This is probably 9 years of stuff. I just don't throw stuff away, even though I have it in my computer too. I take this everywhere I go in case I have to. Somebody, if the beer board is there, or if whoever's there, I've never had a problem, but you just never know. It's got my logo on it. We're gonna talk about logos later on down the road, but it has my logo on it, man. I tell you, my logo has really caught on around town. Have my business licenses in the back. Somebody asked me for my business license. All I got to do is bring it out. Here it is, right here. Have all my insurance information for the trailer. I have my tax number. I have my I have my LLC information. I have whatever you need. I have it right there, and I always have it with me when I go deliver my trailer. You know, because like I say, you never know who might, and that's just me. You know, I've never had an issue or anything like that, but I call that my Bible. That's how I keep up with a lot of stuff. Also, I want to talk about. I don't know if you've seen these some of these bartenders. They have what you call mobile bar trailers, and I want to give you my opinion on that before I get off this podcast. Also, I'm gonna give you the information for the Nashville where I bought the trailer. I'm sorry. It's called a place called Muscuda, Illinois, and this guy builds trailers for a lot of the beer distributors around the country. And I was fortunately, man, I stumbled up on him, and we went back and forth. We talked, and I decided to go ahead on and pull the trigger and get the trailer. Glad I did. I love the way it's built. Also, I love the size of the trailer. And again, we're going to talk about the size of the trailer and why I chose a smaller trailer, hopefully before the end of this podcast. So, without further ado, we're going to get right into the picture you see. Get it right. Yeah, like that, right? Yeah. The picture you see of the trailer. This is my storage that I use. This is where I keep my van and my trailer, my DJ equipment, my photo booth, and all. But the picture you see, and you see it hooked up to a small John Deere trailer. And reason being is you'd be surprised where they want the trailer staged or where they want the trailer set up. A lot of times the trailer is not on the street. It's not on asphalt. It's not on concrete. Sometimes the trailer can be in somebody's backyard, or it can be on somebody's farm, or it can be, I've had it almost a quarter of a mile into the woods, and you would be surprised where a lot of people want the trailer. So what I did, I went out and bought this John Deere trailer, and I took the blade off. You don't see a blade on it. I took the blade off and I put a hitch on it. And so what I do is I load the lawnmower in my van, and when I get to a place and they want it somewhere where I don't want to tear up the yard, anything like that with my van or with my truck, I pull out my lawnmower and I hook it up. And a lawnmower is just no different than somebody cutting their grass. And the trailer is so light, it's the same. It's So when I go into somebody's yard, if I got to go in the backyard, you don't see any trails or anything like that. Even if it's wet, if it's been raining or whatever, I just zip it on back. As long as the gate opens and areas pretty flat or whatever where I can get to it, I usually zip on in and unhook it and hook up the kegs, and I'm on my way, But for me, size and weight matters. Size and weight matters. Now, my opinion on some of these mobile bar trailers where a lot of bartenders use. They use these horse trailers. They get these horse trailers, and I really think they're cute. I think it's a great idea. And all I know is that it's a lot of work. They put a lot of work in these trailers, and I know that they have to go through some type of inspection. I don't have to go through an inspection with this, but the only thing that I can give you on that right there is, again, size. I think sometimes people buy too big of a trailer to haul around. And a lot of people, a lot of people don't know, but I do follow a lot of these mobile bartenders on social media, and they, in the beginning they're happy about the trailer and stuff like that. Then I start seeing them kind of complaining, of the work that it takes to get it around, and I see a lot of people selling the trailers within 6 months, and I can only imagine, man, because I know it can be frustrating when your trailer's too big for what your client needs. Every job is not going to be on asphalt. Every job is not going to be on concrete. It's not going to be easy to get to. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You do you. You do you. I mean, if you feel like you have a market for a bigger trailer, then you do you. But I'm just trying to save, somebody out here a big headache, because I hate to see you put, and sometimes, man, these people put, 3-4 months into these trailers, man. And I mean, when I sit here and tell you 3 to 4 months, I know I've seen them sandblasting these trailers, man. I've seen them do a lot of stuff, man, to these horse trailers. They go and they get them and they rusty and they broke down and stuff like that. So you'll be amazed what it takes to put these trailers on the road. But again, I have nothing against them. If you want, you can go on. I know they have a platform called Mobile Bar Hub. I follow that, and I see a lot of nice looking trailers on there. There's a lot of information on Mobile Bar Hub. I usually follow them on Facebook, and you can get a lot of information off of Mobile Bar Hub, and I appreciate whoever is contributing to that platform, whoever started that platform, man. It's a great platform for everybody, including me. But again, for me, it's just a beer trailer. I have a refrigerated setup, so I just turn the refrigeration on, man, and your beer is going to be guaranteed cold. A lot of times with these horse trailers, they use jockey box type, and they got to go out and buy ice, and they got to go out and and do, and all that stuff can be frustrating. But I mean, if that's what they do, that's what they do. So again, it's not what I want to do, because I just want to pull up, unhook, and hook up the kegs, and I'm on my way. Again, unless I'm doing a whole package. And if I'm doing a whole package, I got myself there or somebody there running the photo booth, and making sure the games are being taken care of and stuff like that. Have somebody on site. So, but other than that, man, that is just my take on the trailer. Just keep in mind size and weight. It matters, and it's easy to park. It's easy. It's just all around. It's just easy to maintain. Okay. Again, I see people pulling these, big trailers, and they got to have a big truck to pull it. Big dually truck to pull these trailers and stuff like that. And I do follow some of their posts, and I can hear the frustration in their voice about some of the mistakes that they made when they decided to venture off into this right here. I have 4 taps on my trailer. One of these days, I am going to do a video, and I'm going to go through the whole trailer. Okay. Also, let me show you the trailer that I promised. Okay, this is the trailer. This is the place where I bought my trailer. You see all the descriptions on the trailer. Couldn't get the name up there, but the name is Triple B. B as in boy. Triple B Manufacturing, or either Triple B Yeah, I think it's because it's two triple Bs. I think it's one is triple B manufacturing and one is triple B trailers or something like that. I think you want to do triple B manufacturing. Just look at this trailer right here. Again, I love the build, and I love the price. When I had mine done, I probably in total, I think I paid a little bit over $7,000 for the trailer, and to get all the taps and all that stuff put in, it was another $1,100. So I was probably spent $8,500 on my trailer. And when I was looking at the price on other trailers like mine, they was up in 15,000. They was talking 15,000, $17,000, which I mean, it is what it is. But this guy, man, he builds a really quality trailer. Again, triple B trailers in Muscuda, Illinois. Muscuda, I cannot spell that. I've been there. I've been there, but I can't spell it. And but what we did is I took him $1,000. I took him $1,000 deposit, and he started building the trailer. And he actually delivered the trailer. So when he delivered the trailer, we went over the trailer. He showed me everything. I had a year warranty on the trailer, and I gave him a cashier check for the remainder of the invoice, and the trailer was mine. Again, I had no clue about what I was doing, but we're gonna talk about that too, because the person who came and set up my taps and my CO2 and all that stuff, and we still cool. He's anytime I need something, him or his wife, I just call them. They either send it to me or they'll tell me where to meet them at, because they do a lot of they build a lot of bars for a lot of these bars around town. So, and he used to work at a distributor where he serviced these mobile trailers and stuff like that, these mobile beer trailers. And anything I need to know, he's always good with just telling me, if I have a problem, which I usually don't have a problem, but every now and then you just trying to figure out something, and I just call him, he tell me what to do, boom, it's right on time. So, but that's the trailer. This is the place where I bought the trailers, called Triple B Trailers in Muscuda, Illinois. All right. Before I get off this podcast, I want to show you something. I don't know if I showed you this in the beginning. Again, in my Bible, I sometimes take around this right here. This is my business plan that I use to go to the bank to get $30,000 to get started into my business. There's a lot of key things in this. It's not a lot, but there's a lot of key things in this business plan that will be helpful to you. And all you got to do is scratch out a few things and type up your own business plan, and you'll be on your way. I even have, financial projections at the back. You have financial projections at the back. So I'm just trying to get it uploaded to my website, and I'm trying to come up with a decent price to where it's not going to hurt people. I know it's going to be under $100, but just trying to come up with a decent price where it's not going to hurt people financially, because I know how it is. But I went to the bank and I got $30,000 loan to get started, because they liked the idea. They really liked the idea. They felt like it was going to be a really, really nice side hustle for me, and I paid it off, paid the loan off and everything, and everything is Gucci, So, hey, again, I think this is something that you're gonna like. Women can do this. You're gonna make, depending on how you advertise and how you market your trailer, you can make great part-time income. If you're retired, you can probably rent this thing out every week, every weekend, at least 3 to 4 days a week, if you do it right. I tell you, I got a lot of business just my website and just building repeat clients. I have repeat clients who come in town and um, they do Oktoberfest, they do the Greek Fest, they do movies downtown. I mean, you'll be surprised how it'll it'll take its own legs and just take off. You know, so but on the next video, hopefully, I can start talking about the marketing aspects of this business. Hope this information was value to you, and hey, we'll see you next time. I forgot to put my Cash App on there, but hey, if you feel like this was valuable to you, hey, go to my website, www.nashvillepartytrailer.com, push on the menu and hit my products page. Hey, support me, or man, I would be glad to glad that you did. Also, push that like button, push that follow button. All right, thanks. Have a good day.